Morning everyone. Just want to talk to you about bird boxes this morning. Got an early morning sun just coming up over there, and a hard frost last night. And but bird boxes, you should see one on this tree behind me. I'll just turn the camera around. And there's a bird box, and you'll see the sun on it, lovely warm in the morning. Well, this box is facing east. At home and up on the hill here, I face all my bird boxes east. Reason for that is when they've got chicks in there, after a cold night in the box, we want the box to warm up as quickly as possible. So the sun comes up in the east, so it'll hit the bird boxes first thing in the morning. Now, as the birds get older, they will make more heat from their bodies, and it gets really hot in the box. So you need some shade on the southern side of the box. Now, if you imagine the camera I'm holding now is the sun. Now, it rises in the east, goes down to the south and right into the west. So I'm the sun, and you're looking at me in the east. Now, as I walk around here, this is the sun coming round. The box is all nice and warmed up now because of the sun in the east. And as I move around to the south, you'll see it's being obscured by branches. Now, you need this on a bird box because you need shade in midday. Otherwise, the birds will overheat, and if they get too hot, they would die in the box. So you need morning sun from the east, shade in the south. So we'll come back up round to the east again, and you'll see when we get to the bird box, the branches that surround the bird box. Now, they surround the bird box from the south. So obviously when I get around there, it's all in shade. But basically, when the birds fledge, they need something to land on. So they can hop out the bird box and land on a branch, so they don't have to go to the ground. If you've got bird boxes in your garden and no branches for them to hop out onto, they will jump out the box and land on the floor, and cats will just pick them up all over the place. So they need something to jump out on. So basically, bird box is facing east or somewhere east. It don't have to be dead on east. The morning sun, you want shade in the midday to cool the box down so they don't overheat. Branches for them to jump out on, and everything can be fine. I say a good indicator of where you put your bird boxes and where to face them. Just watch nature and watch the bird boxes you put up in your garden. If they use them, you're doing it right. If they don't use them, you're doing it wrong. So you'll have to shift them. And it's just common sense, really, just to do what they're doing. So I'm going to leave that with you now because I've got to take all these bird boxes down. Give them a good wash out with hot soapy water, not disinfectant, and replace them all back up again. So if we get a harsh winter, they got somewhere to pop in there and keep dry. I've just loaded up some of the bird boxes in the car, ready to take back to clean up. So I thought I'd just pop in the hide and see what's about. And just come in, and I've just taken a video of a beautiful male goldfinch, which I'll put up in just a second. But those who don't know the difference between male and female goldfinches, they got red on the faces. Now, if it goes past the back of the eye, the red, it's a male. If it stops on the back edge of the eye, it's a female. So on this video I'm going to put up, you will see it's past the back of the eye. so you know it's a male. So I'll put that up now for you to have a look at. Now I hope you can see what I mean about the red passing the eye. A little thing, if you've got children or grandchildren and they're into birds and taking photographs and just general lovers of birds, there's a little game you can play with them. You won't find it in books because they don't tell you. This is years of experience and 5 years of study on goldfinches that I did 20 years ago. But on a goldfinch's wings, on the tips of every feather on each wing, there's a white mark. And when the wings fold over the back of the bird, all those white dots form a pattern. And it's like our fingerprints. This is goldfinch's fingerprints. Every single goldfinch is different. All the patterns are different. Some are very obvious, some aren't, and you've got to use your other knowledge to work out what it is. But it's a good little thing to play with your children. Sit in the window with your cameras or whatever to get them to take all different photographs of goldfinches on the back view, and then see all the different ones. It's great fun. Once you get into it, you won't be able to stop it actually. So anyway, that's enough about goldfinches. When I was in here, we had a frost yesterday, and put the bird feeders out, and willow tits and cow tits just bombed the place. And I love willow tits. Mid Wales is a stronghold for willow tits, so we get a lot up here. I've had this pair for the past 3 years. But I've taken some photographs, and in case you don't know what a willow tit looks like, I'll put them up now for you to see. This time of year they got their winter feathers on, and they got a lovely buff colour, which you don't actually see all through the year. But have a look and see what you think. I'll put them up now. Alright, now I hope you know you enjoyed them. They're a lovely little bird. But I got some good news. On the last video, when I showed you up on my top feeding post about all the trees we planted, hoping to get pine martens over, 2 days ago I had a message, and the pine marten people put some trail cameras up, and we've actually got a male pine marten caught on a trail camera about 30 yards away from my top feeding station. I cannot believe it. And so anyway, I should be putting up a load of trail cameras and try and get the pattern of where they go and take it from there. Hopefully get some photographs in a year or two's time. But I went up to the Cairngorms in Scotland a few years back with a couple of friends of ours, and we got some pine marten shots in the snow up there, and they're one of my favourite animals. So I'll put them up now so you can have a look at a pie marten if you're not sure what they look like. So I'll put them up now so for you to have a look at. Hope you enjoy them. Right, hopefully if I can get photographs like that, then I should be over the moon. So time will tell, but at least we've got one on the trail camera, so that's a good start. Right, I'll leave you with that now. The bird boxes I put up earlier, I did that because there's quite a few people in the village has asked me how to put bird boxes up because they don't get birds in their boxes. And it's all to do with where you set them, obviously. They don't need to be that high. On small birds, they will nest up to 6 feet high. So if you put a nest box up at head height, that'd be around about perfect. They don't have to be right up in the tree. So just put them up at the height small birds nest at. And that's a good hint. And oh, one other thing. While I was out there doing the bird boxes, an old lady come by and said, I seen a bird up in the sky. It's a big one, but I couldn't tell whether it's a kite or a buzzard. So I said, do you know what a kite looks like? She said, yes. I said, right, well, a kite has got long wings and a long tail with a fork on. Now, this, what I'm going to tell you, is just when it's soaring, not when it's diving or anything like that after food. It's when it's soaring in the sky. Now, a good way of telling the difference, if it's a long way away or a silhouette or you don't know the difference, a kite has flat wings and it's got a long tail, and the tail does this. That makes the kite turn. It's not the wings at all. So when you see a bird up in the sky and it banks like that, if it keeps its wings flat, it's a kite. Now, if it's a buzzard, he'll go along like that as well, but when he turns, he uplifts his wing feathers. So he will fly like this and then up turns his wings and turn like that. So as a good little tip, if you've got bad eyesight or you can't see what it is, if it's up there, wait till it turns. If it's flat wings, it's probably a kite. If it's got upturned wings, it'll probably be a buzzard. 9 times out of 10 you'll be right. So that's a little tip for you anyway. So with that, I'm going to leave you now. We've got a load of goldfinches just come out now. I'm going to carry on taking some film, and hopefully if you like what you see, please like and subscribe. All helps, and it's lovely knowing that you've watched it and liked it. And I'll see you on the next one. Okay, so take care of yourself and behave yourself, and I'll see you again. Ta-da.